Good morning students. How are you? Are you fine? I hope you are all fine and good. Are you safe at home? Are you eating healthy? Giving trouble to your parents? No. Have to be good students. And do you following the online classes? Yes, I hope so. Very good students. Today also we go into revision that the world of science. What it is? The world of plants. What it is? The world of plants. What we learned in the last class, last revision also we learned the same. So what are the things are there we left in that chapter? We are going to revise today. Children, are you ready? Okay, do you know how to draw a plant now? Do you know how to draw a plant? You are 6th. Already you learned in 5th standard already, isn't it? Okay, so I'll draw the diagram. So take your note and draw along with me. Will you do it? Are you ready to do this? Yes, take your note. Yes. So first what we have to do, if I want to draw a plant, if they were in a question they will be asked, draw a plant and label the pots. Draw a plant and label the pots. So for that, what you have to draw? A plant should be drawn, along with you have to label the parts. So first, how to draw the stem part. So what is this? Stem part. It has branches. Then below that what has to come? So what? Root system. Primary, secondary roots and tertiary root. You can find notes over here. Yes. Then the leaf will be having midvein and midribs, and along with that it will be having veins. Children, how you drawn in your note? Is it similar to this diagram? Okay, come let's label the parts. So what is the part you have? First you have to write it. That is your choice. So you have to write the part like this. First draw a line like this. And you have to maintain this evenly. Okay. So what is this? Leaf. And what is this? Stem. This one, root. And what is the small stalk is said to be? Petiole. Yes. And what is this is called as a small line? It's called node. Then, and the distance between the two node is called as internode. Yes, and this is terminal bud. If any bud arises from this axis, if anything arises from this axis, then see, if any leaves, new leaves arise from here, then it is called as axillary buds. Children, is it clear? So this is a plant diagram with a label. So this is root and stem, nodes. These are nodes. This is the distance between two nodes is called as internode, and the small stalk is called as petiole, and this is called as between the axis any bud is formed, then it is called as axillary bud, or if it is formed in the terminal, then it is called as terminal bud. draw a leaf? How to draw a leaf? How to draw a leaf? So for that, yes, small stalk will be having mid-rib like this. Then mid veins, these are all veins. Then this will be further divided into minute veins. Children, do you remember how to draw this diagram? Let's ready to label the parts, and you have to draw the margin as per plant which you like. Okay? So each plant will be having a different pattern of margin. So these are called as what? Margin. Okay. So what is this part is said to be? Already we know what it is. It is a small stalk which is used to attach the leaf to the stem. This is called as petiole. And this is called as lamina or leaf blade. Lamina or leaf blade. And this is mid-rib. And these are all veins. These are all veins. Students, after this clear, and what it is said to be? Leaf margin. Children, have you remember what are these things? So, practice well at home and easily you can draw the leaf. This will be even in 2 marks or even in 5 marks also they will be asking to draw the leaf diagram and label the parts. Children, let's go next one. Yes. Children, now we are going to discuss about already we learned that habit. What it is habitat? The place where the animals dwelling. So the dwelling place of animals or plants are called as what? Habitat. What is called as habitat? Place where the plants and animals survive or live is called habitat. Children, do you remember this? What is habitat? The place where the plants and animals are living. So that place is called as their habitat. Understood this? What is habitat? The dwelling place of plants and animals is called as habitat. So already we learned what are the classification of based on the habitat. So it is divided into what it is? Fresh, aquatic as well as terrestrial. Terrestrial and aquatic. So under terrestrial, what are the 3 types we learned already? What are the 3? So mountain, then grassland, and desert. Mountain, grassland and desert. Mountains are nothing but, so it is said to be forest. All forest comes under mountains. Maximum you can find the forest on over the mountains. Okay. So these forests also divided into tropical forest, then temperate forest. So tropical forest how it is divided. So based on the types of plants are based on the area, based on the latitude, the forest or decidual forest, rainforest, and like that we have seen, no? And grassland means here on this mountain region you can find different wild varieties. You can find tall trees. Maximum in the forest you can find the tall long trees, even 500 feet length, 500 meter length plant also you can see in the mountain, that is forest region. And grassland means it starts from small grass up to a long grass variety, longly growing grass variety. A good example of this grass land is savanna, already we learned, no? And desert. If you see the desert, you can classify the desert into four types. One is hot desert, and second one is semi-arid desert, and coastal desert, and last one is cool or cold desert. Children, so these forests, the desert, you know what is desert? So very dry place, very dry land, which having a loose soil and having less water content, and how the deserts, how these lands are formed because of the rainfall only. So these deserts are getting very less rainfall. That's why the deserts are so hot, and maximum you can find very less numbers of species, and less varieties of plants only you can see in the desert area. So maybe cactus and plant modified varieties you can find in the desert. You see that. And before that, these deserts are classified into four things. One is hot desert, which is very hot. The world hottest desert is Sahara desert. And even in our India, we have Thar deserts, which is so hot. Okay, and in semi-arid means it will be getting 20 to the 50% of rain. Semi-arid means it will be getting 50% of rain here. And why it is said to be arid? The soils are so loose, so it will be rolling while the wind blows. So it is called as semi-arid. Completely arid deserts also is there. And semi-arid means because of the rainfall, only partially it will do it. Okay, and coastal means the desert which is nearby the coastal. One of the desert is completed, ended with the coastal region, that is seas, okay, oceans. So that deserts are called as coastal deserts. And cold deserts, some of the deserts in some other continent, so it will be so cool, with even -17 degrees Celsius, -70 degrees Celsius. Such deserts are called as what? Cold desert. So deserts are all four types. Hot desert, semi-arid desert, and coastal desert, and cold desert. Up to this clear? Already we learned that adaptation, what it is adaptation. So what type of animals live here? Only some lizards or the reptile types of animals you can find here. So which can tolerate themselves to live in such a hot and waterless area. Okay, and you can find the plant already by I said you what it is, cactus, and like this in Tamil what it is said to be chapati kalli. So here what is modified into what? So the leaf is modified into thorns and stem is modified into leaf line. So already Miss have drawn this diagram. Here these are all what? Some spines. Spines means what? Mull. Okay. So these cactus, so this leaf path is nothing but it is modified stem. Why it is modified into stem? So we know the function of leaf. What is the function of leaf? What is the function of leaf? So first leaf will do for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Leaf can prepare their own food. Does any plants need food from you? No. You pouring water, with the help of water, it will use sunlight and the green color pigment of the plant and carbon dioxide plus this water make the plant to prepare their own food. That is called as photosynthesis. And next one, it will be doing the respiration. Respiration. Like human being and plants, these plants also respire. They will exchange the gaseous matter. Okay. So that is called as respiration. And one is called as transpiration. I said to do an activity. Have you did this? What I said? So take a cover, ziplock cover, and put some any coriander leaf. Okay. So put a coriander leaf and close the zip and keep it in a that is some place. So after few hours, you can find the water droplets on the cover. So that is nothing but water will be evaporate from the plant. Water will be evaporate from the plant. You have not wetted the plant, even though it will be leaving some liberate some water from the leaves. So the leaves will be doing the transpiration. That is called as water get vapor. Vapor from the plants. Okay, so that is called as water vapor, the transpiration. And last one is storage. So the plant will be store the food material, that is the leaf also store the food material like this. So like that what happens? It having lot of functions. Even it has the protection, defense. So some of the leaf is modified into certain thorn like or some hard part like, so for protection. And even it will be useful for grow or support, getting support from other plant if it is weak plants. We will see later. Okay. So these are all what some modified parts. So this stem is nothing but, so it is a leaf-like structure, but it actually a stem of the plant, but the stem here is changed into thick leaf-like to save the water, Okay. And next one here, the small hooks are there, no? So these hooks are nothing but these hooks are leaf, but they leave to avoid the transpiration. So because of hot climate, it lost lot of water. To avoid that, the leaf is modified into thorn, hook-like. Okay. So that is the desert varieties of plants and desert types. And next one, so we already learned that aquatic. What I said, in aquatic, how many percentage, maximum the earth is look like a blue marble. Earth is look like a blue marble because how much 70% of the earth is covered by this ocean. And even the desert land, 28%. 28% of the in the earth, only 28% is occupied by the land. So this land occupied natural like forest like this, forest, desert, grassland. So even man-made. What is man-made? Is there man-made terrestrial ecosystem? Have you seen? Yes. Would you like to go for a zoo or park anywhere place? Yes, these are all man-made areas. So man-made ecosystem, man-made terrestrial area. So what are they? Farmland. What is farmland? Agriculture doing area. Farmland and gardens, parks. These are also comes under the terrestrial habitat only. And even it starts from a large quantity. These terrestrial lands are divided into large continent or small islands. What is large continents? In Tamil, what is it? Kandam. So the earth is, entire earth is divided into continents, and even it having a small islands. What is islands? Islands means small land area which is all the four sides covered by ocean. That is called as islands, like Sri Lanka, Andaman Nicobar. So these are all islands. So these are all about the terrestrial habitat. Now aquatic already we learned. What are the aquatic? Two types of aquatic. No, what are they? Fresh water habitat and marine water habitat. So fresh water means it doesn't have any salinity. Salinity, what is salinity? Salt taste. So it doesn't have salt taste. So that is called as this is fresh water. Because of the salinity, the water is divided into two: fresh water and marine water. Fresh water means it don't have salinity. So and then it will be divided into what Timmy? What are the four types we learned already? So it starts river, then lake, then pond or small pools. kutaigal. Okay, like this what happens? The freshwater habitat or device. And marine ocean. Marine water, that is what salt water having high content. So have you seen that Dead Sea? Have you seen the Dead Sea? So in Dead Sea, no one can no one drip inside the water because the saline content of the Dead Sea is too high. Saline content of Dead Sea. So go to ask your parents to open and see and learn about the Dead Sea. Dead Sea is nearly in Egypt. So no one will drop inside the water because the saline content of the Dead Sea is too high. Whatever material you are throwing in the water, it will float. Even we also float in such a water, that is Dead Sea. Okay. And next, no species can live in the Dead Sea because it having lot water salt content. It kills the animals, plant. There is water, fishes. No plants and no fishes can found in that sea. That's why the sea is called as what? Dead Sea. So because it not allow any species to live. So that's why it is called as Dead Sea, Savakadal. Okay. So children, do you understood about these concepts? Habitat. Now we are going to learn certain, in your book they have given certain leaf modification. Only 3 leaf modification they have given in your book. One is twinner. What is twinner? So twinner like the spring-like adaptations. So certain plants, so like Clitoria. Have you seen the Clitoria? What is said to be Clitoria? Clitoria means Sangupu. Have you seen that Sangupu plant? Like this plant, what happens? It will be having some leaf is modified into spring-like. Leaf is modified into spring-like. So this spring is useful for the attachment, for getting support from the nearby plants or nearby stem or whatever it may be. So this will be having a weak stem. These plants will be having weak stem. Because of the weakness, it cannot stand erect. To avoid it, it will be having a spring-like adaptation. The leaf is modified into spring-like. So with the help of spring, so if it is nearby, if you have if any trees growing nearby, so this spring will be getting attached with the nearby tree or nearby support, or even it be a wire net, whatever it may be. So it pick up or get attached with the support and it will grow. So that is called as twinner. Okay. And next one. So climber. So for this example, sweet pea. So what it is it be? Sweet pea, Lathyrus. In scientific name, Lathyrus odoratus. Lathyrus odoratus is the scientific name of this sweet pea plant. Sweet pea plant is a good example for the twinner. What it is? Twinner. What is twinner? A weak stemmed plant having a spring-like adaptation which is useful for the attachment and getting support from the nearby trees. Okay. And next one is called as climber. Next is called as climber. What is meant by climber? So these climbers also completely doesn't have a that is what, completely the stem is so weak, so it cannot stand erect. So entire plant itself will getting that is what it support nearby stick or anything and it will grow. So for this only the Clitoria is good example. Clitoria and jasmine plant. So these are all example of climber. So what is climber? Weak stemmed plant. Weak stemmed plant. So the entire stem itself, it will round around the nearby stalk or something else and it grow. So this is called as climber. And third modified is thorn. Already I said no, what is thorn? Small, sharp hook-like structure. So cactus is a good example for that. In cactus, the leaf, cactus, acacia plant. Have you seen the plant like this? Will be having a short end. hook like end. So this will be having a sharp hook. So these hooks are useful for the defense mechanism. What is this defense? So it will protect the plant from the what is eating herbivore, grazing animals. What is grazing? This will be protecting the plants. So Akeva. So for thorn modification, Akeva and cactus and acacia. These are all good example for thorn modification. Children, up to this clear? Up to this clear? Okay, let's we learn certain facts which is given in your book. Certain facts which is given here in your book. So one is, have you seen that Victoria Amazonica? Have you seen this plant? So which is that is what the large aquatic plant. Which is said to be a large aquatic plants. This can grow for 3 meters. It can grow for 3 meters. So this is 1 meter means count like this 3 times. 3 times large. So what it is? 3 meter long and it can support 45 kilogram. Can support 45 kilogram. And do you know about bamboo tree? So these bamboo tree can grow very fast while in the growth phase. So it will be having 3 phases. That starting phase and then growing phase and last one is called as lag phase. In lag phase the growth will be reduced. But in the growth phase the growth is so fast. Okay. And next one. So do you know which is the longest river in the world? Which is the longest river in the world? Nile is the longest river in the world. Do you know the length of the Nile river? Length of the Nile river? 6,000. Length of Nile river is 6,650 kilometer. Okay, in our India, which is the longest river? Ganges. Ganga in Tamil. So what is the length? What is the length? kilometer. 2,525 kilometer. And do you know one thing about the Amazon forest? So these Amazon forests can give 50% of oxygen for our world needs. So Amazon forest is a large forest which give 50% of oxygen supply. So 50% oxygen will be supplied by Amazon forest. And this is called as lung of world. Because of this Amazon forest is called as lung of world. And do you know what is the World Habitat Day? When is celebrating World Habitat Day? So October, first Monday of October is every year are celebrating as a World Habitat Day. And Thar Desert is a great desert in India. Where it is located? So it is located in Rajasthan, Northwest India, Punjab, Sindh and Eastern Pakistan. So these are the areas covered by the Thar Desert. So which is a great Indian desert. And this Thar Desert is called as arid desert. Arid means what? Because of a heavy wind, the soil will be rolling. Okay, so that is called as what? Heavy wind, that is arid. And the land is originated 470 million years ago. 417 million years ago. In that 417 million years ago, we cannot find a plant like this. So they were all like mosses. What the mosses are? They don't have the leaf like or stem like or root like. They are like a velvet cloth. They doesn't have a different part of plant like stem like that. So these are called as mosses or liver rot. So these are a first formed plant in the world. Okay. And next one, China. So deserts, highest desert containing countries. So China will be having 13 deserts in that area. And Pakistan will be having 11 deserts. And Kazakhstan will be having 10 deserts. Okay. Children, I hope you all understood about what we revised today. So revise and draw the diagrams at home.